Good evening. While most people are winding down from a relaxing day away from work or school, one couple here in Fort Wayne is continuously working at what they call their second chance.
John and Amy Maxwell are originally from New Orleans. They moved to Fort Wayne after Hurricane Katrina, which happened 9 years ago last Friday, wiped out much of what they knew. News Channel 15's Aaron Rogers spent the evening with the couple and joins us now with more on their story.
After the devastation of Katrina, the Maxwells decided they didn't want to go through another hurricane season, so they moved up here to be closer to some family. But what they couldn't let go of was their love of food. So after a few years, they opened up the Ragin Cajun food truck.
Oh, yeah.
This is Big John, cooking up a storm in Big John's Ragin Cajun food truck. But Big John knows a few things about actual storms.
You could see the storm just blowing right down Poydras Street, with blowing trash cans, cars.
This time 9 years ago, he was right in the midst of the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. And the chef of nearly 4 decades got right to work feeding the first responders.
Started off at 200 meals a day, eventually went to 600 meals a day.
With no water, gas, electricity, or even trash pickup.
It was much a challenge at that time to feed people as it was not to get somebody sick.
At the time, he managed Mother's Restaurant in New Orleans, a popular restaurant off the French Quarter.
That's when we walked into 400 pounds of catfish that had been sitting in 98-degree heat for 2 weeks.
This is all the food they had to throw out after the storm, totaling around $100,000. Also creating a smell he says was unimaginable.
The entire city smelled like death.
The Maxwells stayed for about 2 years after the storm before they packed up and headed north. Now they're getting their second chance serving this delicious food all over Northeast Indiana.
We couldn't get the food that we came to love in New Orleans and grew up with. There was just no place serving it.
So about 3 years ago, they started Ragin Cajun, serving up some of their hometown favorites.
Let's put it on a truck and take it to people and let them see how good it is.
He says the hours and business partners are pretty good too.
Being able to work side by side with my wife again. You know, we spent a lot of time on the truck together.
A new beginning that they're embracing.
It has been more than we expected.
Now you can always catch up with Ragin Cajun and all the other food trucks in Fort Wayne with a new app that tracks them around the city. For more information on that, look for this story on Wayne.com. Aaron Rogers, News Channel 15.